Got the camera, check. Props, check. And my 4 Flintstone gummies. What else am I missing? The fuck is that? Oh, fuck! No, 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 no. Do you like fucking fan games? Do you like Attack on Titan? Well, guess fucking what? If you like all of those things and VR, then this is a game you should probably try out. It's really fucking fun, actually. Yeah, I like it a lot. Anyways, hello everybody. My name is Sinicity, and today I've got an Attack on Titan VR fan game update for you guys. So, just to start off here, a couple disclaimers, a few actually. 1, there's fucking spoilers, so you've been warned. 2, this game is and will continue to be worked on and updated by the 2 developers, Slavka Skola and Jake Meller. They work for free, so if you like this project and want to support the game, go ahead and donate to them. 4, I am not sponsored, so subscribe to me to give me money. Thank you. 5, the game has bugs. That'll hopefully be fixed soon. 6, this video will be structured into 3 parts with timestamps down in the description. That's it. Now, so let's get into the features here. So on the left here, we're going to have the little pretty cool changes. Then on the right will be the very big colossal changes. So I'm going to start naming off all the features. And then after that, we'll get into some gameplay. And starting off on the left here with the little things, we have loading screens, UI, menus, save game slots, settings, new levels of immersion, blimps, new starting area, performance options, new horse mechanics, and a Titan death effect. And to move on over to, actually, never mind, I forgot a few things. New items such as a map, compass, bow and arrow, camera, Assassin's Creed haystack, inventory, cool water, NPCs, swimming mechanics, better weather, and now there is a moon. Yes, we may now have tides. And just a whole list of tiny little changes that I am not gonna go over. So if you really want to see them, head on over to the Discord and just go to the patch notes section and you will be there for a while. Anyways, that is all for the little things. So now the colossal additions. Gonna be quick again here. So we have new transformations and characters, boss fights, quote unquote, kinda. Fully randomly generated open world with districts, towns, and valleys to explore. Beta crafting system, upgraded Titan AI, randomly generating interiors, points of interest to discover, the paths dimension, and bandit. Give me your money. God, my hands are so big. You know what else is big? My guilt for not posting this video sooner, because my god, that's just taken hours to film and edit. But hey, never mind that. Now let's begin going over everything. So what was the first thing I said? Oh yeah, so loading screens. Not much to say about it. When you die, you get a cool picture and a phrase. Sometimes they're very depressing, and here's a little preview. Now, take it away past me for the UI stuff. I've got the UI that I mentioned earlier. Here it is right now. So the lightning bolt is your Titan shift ability bar. So if you have some energy there, aka it's all yellow, you can transform if you're a shifter. I don't know who I am right now. We'll just do armored, I guess, to demonstrate. Grab your knife, and you can transform just like that. Alright, so that's pretty neat. Anyways, yeah, your HUD. So you got the Titan shifter bar, the red bar is your health bar, the green bar is your food bar, so you can get hungry, and I'll show you right now in the inventory that we have. You can get bread, I'll put that on my left shoulder, and potatoes, you can get that on your right shoulder, and basically, just get bread, potato, don't want it, drop it, oh shit, it's gone. But anyways, you got your food here, and just eat it, just like that. When you have your ODM gear, so Spawn that in. Now you're gonna have this gas canister thing here. That'll determine how much gas you actually have to use while you're using your gear. So here's the main menu. You have the name of the game right here. Fangame, very important. They just changed it to that. Besides that, they have this beautiful new menu, and you have your play section with the save slots that you want to do, and it's pretty cool and useful. It'll save all your stats there. You can just delete them, add them, whatever you want. Down here in the options, we have a lot of stuff to go over, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll briefly go over them. Flipping's fucking cool. Turn that on. Turn mode. Who the hell uses the snap turn mode? I mean, come on now. Crouch, I don't like it. It fucks me up. Maybe one day I'll get used to it. Turn speed, slow motion, gas usage. I just have mine all the way down so I get the most bang for my buck. VR size, maxed out. Not really sure what that does exactly. Tentacles, I have mine off. If you don't know where your hook's gonna go when you use your odmgear, turn them on. Tentacle size, that's your preference. HUD, this is something I keep turned off, but I'll go over that later. HUD location, actually haven't messed with that, so that's going to be interesting. HUD style, I haven't messed with that either, but we're going to go back here and the video settings. We have all the graphics settings here. I like to keep my stuff generally low, I guess, to like tree render distance, which I should probably crank up, but have just been trying to get this game to run, so I'm keeping it all safe. The performance settings that I mentioned, so you have anti-aliasing you can choose from, and if you choose a specific anti-aliasing, was it TAAU? Anyways, you can use that with the AMD FSR 2.2 that they have built into the game, or you have the NVIDIA DLSS, which has all these different performance settings that you can choose from. The new graphics API right here, you can choose DX11, DX12, or Vulkan. I believe DX12 is the most recommended and the best performing one, so I will just stick with that, to be honest. Ambient occlusion, sharpness, dynamic resolution, I don't really want that. And you can even downscale if you want, which it's a little scary, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, we're back at 100, but my game runs like shit, so maybe that was a bad idea. Oh well, you can even auto detect quality if you want. See what the game, well, I don't want to do that right now. I spent a lot of time fixing this, but you can press that button, you do that. And then for the audio, it's very simple. You just have the intro music volume, ambient volume, which is like the birds and the leaves and the wind and the background noise. Music, I don't think there's going to be any playing right now, but they do have some banners on here. Controls are going to be these. Room scale, I would keep that on. Every time I turn that off, I turn into a fidget spinner whenever I try to do something. And movement dead zone is really helpful if you have stick drift. Head roll, flip, hook shot, hand rotation if your aim's weird. If you want to see all the controls, they are right here. Feel free to pause the video and take a look at that. And now we have more immersion. So it's hard to notice, but they made it so if you turn too fast or too hard, you get this visual effect to simulate tunnel vision, which you can see right here. And also now when you're in pain from sniping against something at Mach 3 or being grabbed by a titan, vision will become red from adrenaline, or maybe you're just blushing really fucking hard from seeing the female titan in VR. You can try to kill them. Good fucking way. You're gonna kick me when I'm fucking dead? Oh my god. You know, for some of you, this might be a dream come true, especially if you happen to be Commander Pixis, but... Blimps. Yeah, so Blimps, they're in the game now, they're pretty cool. Do I like them myself? Yes, I absolutely do. But I absolutely despise the steering on them, because sometimes it'll be great and I'll be absolutely fine. But other times, I'll have this issue where it doesn't fucking do what I tell it to do, and I cannot steer for the fucking life of me. And you know, it's okay. It's still fun. And you know, I'm no blimp pilot, but I have tinkered with this and figured out how to use it. So, to get this thing started, all you gotta do is come up to this lever on the right here, and you just want to put your fist on that and push it forward all the way. In my experiments, this make blimp go up, so very physics. And also on the left console over here, you have this weird little switch. Go ahead and flip that. I don't know what it does, but it seems to make blimp go, so good. Then this little thing right here, just go ahead and grab that and push it all the way forward. I think that's speed, and speed good, so do that. Then the last bit is the steering wheel, which you probably don't want to touch. Honestly, I recommend you don't touch it. Act like it has COVID and you're gonna contract it and every other horrible disease that comes along with humanity. Because as soon as you mess with the turning of this blimp, I guarantee you, you will not be able to straighten this fucking thing out ever again. My sincerest recommendation, if this happens to you and you cannot go in a straight line, spawn a new blimp, or transform into a titan, preferably armored female or attack, and just run to wherever you want to go. Now we have the brand new starting area, so if you make a brand new save, this is where you'll spawn in. And you got your training dummy, and you can just come over here and whack it a few times if you want. But more importantly, there's this desk over here. It has all your gear on it, so you can get your ODM gear, get some food, snacks, you know, potato, bread. And then right here, you also have your blades that you can refill if you break them or need any more. And also the gas refill station is right here, so you can just, let's say you want to be a madman and use some gas, then you can do that like this. You can come back here and just stand right next to it, and then boom. Let that refill right up. But besides that, there's nothing else really here. It looks kind of nice. The game might be really fucking laggy, and if it is still broken in whatever update you guys might have this at, here's how to fix it. So just pull out your backpack by grabbing your lower back, pull this out, and the open world generation settings tab, click that, and then all these settings, just turn them down. Turn them all fucking down as much as you want. You can experiment, but the trees, I usually do about 1,000 of those. Also right here we have this sign, and it's going to point you into the nearest district. You can see right here, this one's only that many kilometers away, so I think we'll go in that direction first. But besides that, that's pretty much it. Once you spawn in here, get your gear and fill up on gas if you need to, then head out and go wherever you want and explore. And now we have the horse mechanics, so this is going to be really short, but here we go. But now you can just use the top left action button on your controller, and for Quest 2 users, it's going to be the Y button on the left controller, and you just tap that to start running. So what you do, grab the saddle, pull yourself up, just like that. Alright, now press the button, and I'm going to put my left hand back more than my right hand so I can turn to the left. Every time I go through here, the horse fucking falls. So we'll see if that happens again. Yeah, so that happens. And yeah, so the new Titan death effects while we're here. So basically they just go through a series of different past me. Couldn't figure this one out at the time, but what I was trying to say was they go through different stages of decomposition. You're welcome. Deterioration. Yeah, that's the word. Here we have the new items. Have the bow and arrow, so just grab your bow here. Arrow on this shoulder. Has no purpose, but it's just one of those fun things you can play around with if you really want to. Camera. So you got your camera here, and every picture you take with the trigger button, it will get saved directly to the game folder. Is compass and map, and basically they are what they are. Fuck. Shit. Okay, compass and map, and you can rotate them with the triggers if you really want to. They're just kind of like neat little things to have if you're gonna like actually get into the game and try to play it as it's intended. Why do you need gameplay for hay bales? No. So there's the hay bale. You can find it somewhere, and if you happen to be fallen to your death and your ultimate demise, try to land on one. Now the inventory. But yeah, pretty straightforward. It's just pull your backpack out, go to the inventory right here, and you can choose which shoulder that you want these items to be accessible from. The next step is going to be the water. It looks nice, and it actually has swimming mechanics now. Swim just like this, and I'm very bad at it, and I fucking drowned. I really need to get better at that. And now you can kind of mess around with NPCs. Just spawn them in through your backpack, and you can play God and stick some titans on them. Except me. I can't do that apparently. They just want to chase me. But also be careful not to spawn too many, or else it'll be impossible to play because it'll be so choppy. Each kill is one more FPS. But besides that, there isn't much else. I'd expect this to be expanded upon in the future. Weather. Ha. I'm just kidding, there's rain and thunder now too, so it's pretty fucking nice. Moon, that is all, thank you. All your characters you can choose from, the new one I mentioned earlier, mainly is Zeke for the Beast Titans. You can transform into him, and I don't know if the Colossal's new, but you can play as a Colossal now too. Also this cloak thing, which it's kind of funny. I don't know if the devs know this yet, but if you have the cloak on and you transform into to a Titan, but the most notable thing here is Zeke, of course. Now, if you really wanna, you can be a monkey man. But yeah, just the Beast Titan for now is the only new addition. Doesn't have any abilities right now, but he will in the future. And next up we have boss fights, which is a quote-unquote kinda, because technically they're not fully implemented in the game as of now, but they will be soon enough, and for the most part they do have mechanics, at least the female Titan does right now. Oh my god. Oh wait, I killed her? But the reason for that, the quote-unquote, is you can spawn them in wherever you like and try to fight them. The Colossal is kind of a little baby. He's very easy to kill, but he's also very fucking intimidating. I mean, look at this man. I do not want to fight against him. He's just too scary for me. But the female Titan, if you spawn her in and try to fight her, she actually has mechanics where she will do her scream and summon other Titans. She is a challenging fucking. The next mega big feature is that the fact that the entire world is procedurally generated. So when you spawn into that main starting point I mentioned earlier, you have free reign to go wherever you want, either on horseback, through blimp, with your gear, or as a Titan shifter just running. But yeah, so everything's just generated right now. It's just mostly trees, grass, some little settlements, small cottages almost, that tents are set up with some hay bales, and also the districts, of course, which you can find plenty of them out here just wandering around. And next up is the beta crafting system. What you do, just go to your backpack here and you go to your crafting, and you can have a tent that you can put down wherever you want. Same with a campfire and a nice little bench. Right there should be fine. Also Titan defenses, which, believe it or not, they do work. I found this out by accident just a couple days ago. If a normal Titan steps on this, they get knocked down, and it doesn't work on the Colossal or female Titan, unfortunately. But also they have these tree platforms, which I think are pretty cool. I don't know how often I'll be using it, especially because every now and then if you leave the area and come back, the trees will just despawn and it's just left floating there. So that's a bit of a bug they have to work out. Yeah, see what I mean with the trees just disappearing? It's kind of annoying, but they need to fix that eventually. I'm sure they will. Also, in your inventory, if you grab a torch, so your campfire is not going to be lit by default, but the torch, if you just touch it, that'll light it, and I do believe that does cause fire damage to the player. It's not a good idea to step on that, yeah, no. And this section doesn't even require gameplay either, because basically Titan AI is just simply better. They are harder to kill, and they kill you faster and more efficiently. That's pretty much it. And I mean, especially compared to the Quest 2 counterpart right now, these guys are a million times smarter. I mean, look at how the Quest 2 Titans react. They fucking don't. I mean, that little guy right there, he doesn't even know that I'm there. He is unaware of my presence. Next up, we have the generated interiors. You just go in this door right here, and before I go in there, I'm gonna make sure I have a torch, because it is dark in there. But yeah, just walk up, the door opens, and you have this randomly generated interior. It's gonna be different every time, but this is basically what to expect from seeing it. My PC does not like me being in here right now. There's some bugs. It's not fully developed yet. Don't mind that, but it does go up several stories, and you can kind of just wander around in here and have some fun with it. And if you do want to leave, there is a way to very quickly get out. Basically, just go to a window, and you should be able to get like right out. Yeah. That needs to be fixed. So with the POIs that I mentioned, there are districts, open forests, also the little settlements you can find scattered all about the open world. But there is one thing that I haven't mentioned here, and I'm gonna do that right now. So this right here, this whole area is technically a POI, because here's the thing with this. Let me let you on a little secret. This map, it's literally a secret. So yeah, this is actually not something you will find by normal means, but it is in the game and you can find it one way or another. I'm not going to give any hints, but it does exist. So if you want to play around in this area, then good luck and I hope you find it. It's pretty cool, and there's some more stuff here you can find. I'll show that right now. The forest and this fort you can go to. And the last thing, this has been a long time coming. Weeks of editing and filming have finally led to this moment. I am about to be done with this video, but the Bandit. So, have you ever wanted the Bandit to be a really cool, badass character? Well, today he kinda was. Fucking sneaky bastard stole some odmgear. It is with deep sadness that I have to come to terms and say that he has been killed by the colossal titan, and we will never know what his true name was, or what kind of person he was, who he knew, his family, his friends, if he stole from me or not. But he's gone, and we will always remember the Bandit. Nah, fuck that guy. Now it's finally all said and done. Now just enjoy these clips that I found on my journey here. Shit. Oh shit! I feel like I'm getting surrounded by fucking Diglett, but they're white. Did I just find a bug? Ladies and gentlemen, I just found a fucking bug. Wait a minute. I can't walk, but I'm gonna fucking get out of here. Fuck now. My legs still don't work, but I'm out. What do we got over here? Oh, okay. We're good. Alright. Anyways, where were we? back in the settings. And if somehow you made it to this part of the video, genuinely, thank you, and I will see you next time.